Hello, welcome to the SuperScaler Demo and tutorial. This is a really cool plugin that basically corrects your harmonies across your entire project. It's kind of like an auto-tune for MIDI, and you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. So I'll start by explaining. This is two plugins that work together. You have on one side the SuperScaler Parent that receives any MIDI note information that you give it. You can put any sound you want after it, so you can hear what it sounds like. So for example, now I have this chord selected. You can see the highlighted notes. And then on the other side, when I click on this, you have a child, SuperScaler Child, which basically will take any incoming notes and shift them to match what the parent is selected, the selected notes in the current chord or scale. So no matter which notes I play, they will be in the same exact chord that is currently selected. It's very similar to the native Ableton Scale MIDI plugin, except for here you can feed it chord progressions either from a keyboard or from a MIDI clip. So let me give you an example. I'm gonna play a little bit of MIDI here, and I'll play on top with the keyboard going into the child. You can see that the parent now, there's only one parent per session. You can have more, but they're meaningless. You can only have basically one parent per whole session, but you can have as many children as you want, also in real life, and have basically as many MIDI channels as you want. All of them will be affected by what the SuperScaler Parent is playing. So I'm just gonna, you see I'm playing here the same notes on the keyboard. So I can have one MIDI clip that has the whole chord progression of my track, or I can have control the whole harmonic of the whole track with the keyboard. So for example, I'll now play this chord and I'll play this melody. Let's listen to it without the SuperScaler. That's the original melody, and now it's being super scaled. And you can have, as I said before, as many MIDI channels as you want. And you can affect all of them from one source. You can even choose to have just one note. Now all of the MIDI in your session is only gonna play this single note in different octaves. So you can control the harmonic structure live from a keyboard and affect written MIDI in MIDI clips. And you can do the opposite. You can have a chord progression running into the parent from a MIDI clip and improvise live on a keyboard and not worry about if the note that you're playing is going to land inside of the current chord. And it leads to another thing that you can do is have one MIDI clip with a chord progression that's affecting other MIDI clips. And let's try that. Let's try it without first. I'm going to turn off the SuperScaler Parent and I'm going to play one melody here. Okay? Now I'm going to add another melody on top. It's a mess, right? Now I'm gonna turn on the SuperScaler and listen to how it sounds. They're all playing the same note. Now I'll play a chord progression. And as I said a few times, you can have as many MIDI channels as you want and affect them all from a central place. What is this good for? It's great for live performance. especially if you have a whole track that you're playing and it has different chord progressions running through it, and you want to improvise on top, and you're not necessarily a keyboard player, or you want to make sure that you're secure not hitting any notes that are outside of the chord progression, then you can do that. Of course, you can switch the SuperScaler off whenever you want and just play chromatically as you usually would. You can automate it, of course. So, for example, you can create a MIDI clip that's bypassing the SuperScaler in case that you don't need it during your session. And yeah, it's a lot of fun for performing live, or even as a way to come up with new ideas. As I said before, when you have you can have Mozart playing in sync with a whole other chord progression, or you can play around with keeping the same melody and changing the harmonic language around it. So that's it. Hope you like it. This is part of a MIDI tools bundle that is going to be in this playlist or in the end of this video. And hope you like it, get it, and please like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And if you want to do a donation when you get the plugin, I would be really happy about that. That's it. Thank you very much.